Hi, today I thought I would talk to you about a morning yoga practice for a sluggish digestive system. So this is a series of 5 exercises that I put together based on a Yoga Kriya, which a Yoga Kriya is a set of exercises. It's connected to a salt flush when you're doing fasting, but in our Western society and the fact that we need to continue working and living our lives, then that's not necessarily something we're able to do. But this set of exercises we can do on a daily basis, and it doesn't take long, less than 10 minutes, and it will help to stimulate and move things through your digestive system, which is really good, as I say, for a sluggish system. Often it's sluggish because of too much food, food that's too difficult to digest, or just that we're in such a busy life and so stressed that our body has told the digestive system, sorry, we don't have any energy for digestion, so you're just going to have to wait, and because I'm busy being busy. This will help enormously. The digestive system obviously starts at the mouth when we start by chewing our food, and then it goes down through the esophagus and it lands in the stomach. And so the first lock we have is we have a hair at our gag response. Our second lock is at the stomach area. Then we go from the stomach into the small intestine, and then into the large intestine, and up through the colon. So you've got locks, both physical locks, which obviously to allow food to go one way and not to come back up the other way, but these have got energetic locks associated with them as well. So we're working to stimulate and move, so that the exercises are done in a specific order, because we're working on that energetic flow from, as I say, from the mouth, throat, right the way down. So first exercise is, further on in the video I'll show you the exercises themselves, but the first exercise is an overhead lift with the hands, stretching up through the front of the body, stretching through the throat, coming up onto the toes if you can, because that will help you to engage your core. So pulling in the core is obviously going to pull everything in and stimulate that as well. So the first one exercise comes from here and it opens into the stomach area. The second exercise is a stretch overhead to side. We're stretching through the side body. We're stretching out now through the large intestine. So we're going we're stretching the right side first and then the left side second. We always go right and then left, because we're going from the ascending colon to the descending colon. So the second exercise is overhead stretches, side stretches, so we're stretching. Third set of exercises is twisting. So once we've stretched everything out, we want to twist and start to contract and pull. So we're just twisting side to side, again, right side, left side, twisting into that right side of the colon, the large intestine, and then the left side. From there, we come down onto the floor and we do Cobra with a twist. Cobra with a twist opens up through the throat, opens the stomach area, pulls through the small intestines, and then twisting, you're squeezing very gently. This is not a massive exercise in terms of effort. It's more of a gentle massage that you're looking for. So that's the fourth exercise, is the Cobra with a twist. The fifth exercise is the hips, and we are bringing the knee in towards the body and then releasing it out. Again, you can imagine what that's doing. It's starting to push into one side of the body, and then we're pushing into the other side to help move things through the system. And then the last is not really an exercise, but it's a great place to stop and just take a breath or two, would be into a squat position. So if you can squat, great, or even squat against the wall, just take a breath or two. Now we do this exercise again with some liquid in our system, so it can happen after your morning lemon drink or your tea or a glass of water. Yoga is usually practiced on an empty stomach, but this set of exercises is done with liquid in your system, but not food. And I suggest that we do each of the exercises 8 times, and that we do this set of the 5 exercises 3 sets, but you might just start with 1 set to start with. That might be enough, and then you build up to maybe 2 sets, 3 sets. You'll know when you feel like you've stimulated everything and it's time to say, no, that was good, I've done what I needed to do. You feel like everything is starting to move. You might hear the stomach start to gurgle. You might think, right, now's a good time to go to the bathroom. So that's part of the practice. And as I say, it's a morning practice to do each morning. So yeah, okay, so let's just jump into those exercises now. I hope that you found those exercises interesting and that they'll be really helpful. Now, I think it comes without saying, but I will say it anyway. If you have any injuries or medical conditions, then you do need to check with your medical practitioner before you do anything like this, because we are working in that whole digestive area and we are stimulating it, we are massaging it. So just be very cautious and as I say, check in with your medical professional first to make sure that it is okay for you to practice those things. You won't necessarily do them forevermore. You might find yourself doing them for a period of 2 or 3 weeks, and then you suddenly just sort of drift off and don't do them again. But then when you start to feel like the system's getting sluggish, and that's something you can just jump back into and naturally move things through for yourself. So yeah, it's not something I suggest that we would do every day forevermore, but if you've been overeating, overindulging, and everything seems to be a bit blocked up and locked up before we reach for anything chemical, then it's worthwhile trying something natural. So yeah, give it a go and let me know how you get